Alright, hello, good evening everyone. How's it going? Wow, my music is way too loud right now. Hello, how's it going everyone? Felt like breaking Sonya back out for a little bit tonight, so... I'm very tired. I am unfortunately forced to report I am injured now. I'm hoping I'll heal soon. I had a rather bad luck run, here earlier, last night and tonight, so how shall I say this? I really stubbed my toe badly last night, which is fine, except for the fact that it gotten, my voice, not used to keeping the voice up, but, I stubbed my toe really hard, and it made it kind of hard to walk today. It's not broken, I can move it, but it really, really hurt my work boot, so I had to rough it, and caused me to walk funny. I threw my left hip out because I was walking funny all day, so I can't stand on my right foot, and I can't hardly stand or walk on my left right now. So, yeah. Got a full day's worth of work tomorrow, and a weekend full of work that I have to get done, so yay. It's gonna be a long week. But welcome in, everybody. Hello, Monk. Thank you for redeeming first. God, I gotta keep... Excuse me. I gotta get this voice figured out. It's still so foreign. I wish people would notice my Atasha when I came back. I noticed your Atasha on Discord. It looked very cool. I was going to mention something about it, but I unfortunately hadn't had a chance yet. I've been, as I said, nursing an Indit. It's been that kind of day. Nursing my injury all night, and I'll be honest, I got home and I haven't been able to stand up yet, so here I sit and here I stay. Hello, thank you for the follower. Thank you for the new follower. I'm sorry, I can't talk tonight. Thank you for the follow, Toby. I'm gonna call you Toby if that's okay. But welcome in. My name is Sonya. Normally you'll find me as Soji. However, I am gender fluid, so this is my female model. Toby is fine. Awesome. Well, nice to meet you, Toby. Welcome in. We're playing some Forza Horizon tonight. I'm going to do the new playlist. It just dropped today, so I'm very excited. Like I said, I am excited to get going tonight. I hope you enjoy your time here. I apologize if my voice cracks. My female voice is still quite new to me, so I am learning as I go with it. Just tuning cars? Nice. I like tuning cars as well in this game. It's very fun. So we have the Lykan Hypersport and the CCX. Okay. Huayra 280 and GTA Spano. Interesting vehicle. What is our trial this week? Pickups and 4x4s in C class. That sucks. S1 modern sports cars. Okay, we can make that work. Let's do all of the, yeah. My brain is not here tonight. Brain no work rate. Let's do all the PR stunts first. Where are we at? Modern sports cars. There we go. What does that leave me with? Oh, wait. It is. Yes. Wait. No. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I recently started, I haven't seen the show yet, but I have been watching clips of MF Ghost, and you know I want that paint job. MF Ghost is just too cool. Search. Current car. Let's go cartoon and character. Where is Sonia's voice tonight? I cannot find it. MF Ghost manga version. Perfect. Oh, I need to save this guy's. His profile picture is Mako Sato and Sayuki. You, sir, are getting a like and a follow for sure. That one, yeah. Yep, Mako and Sayuki. That's awesome. Creator info, follow. Absolutely. Create the ultimate MF Ghost cover. That's awesome. Oh my, I have a lot of messages on Horizon. Or Message Center. Okay. Claim my rewards there. 2 wheel spins to use up. 32,000. What else do we get? Nothing I really need. Slow cars. All about that money, baby. Oh dear. It appears as though all of my... yeah, it appears as though all of my rivals' times have been beaten now. I can't say I'm surprised. I am not good at the rivals. Okay. Best in Pole. Smash 10 Horizon Companion Cubes. Companion Cube. Is that... That's a Portal reference. Really? We're stooping to Portal references now? Valle de las Ramas. Where is the Valle de las Ramas? I think it's... Valle de las Ramas. Here it is. Oops. Fast travel to there, please. Ow. Oh my, they're everywhere. Well, at least they're easy to spot, I guess. Huh. This has a V8 in it? I did not realize that. I might need a stronger car or something. Time for a different vehicle. We'll use that later. I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. Where's my truck? Where is my sport truck? Oh, it's on street tires. Where's my Ford? Is my Ford also on street tires? No, it's bone stock. Ah, this one's off-road ready though. We'll take my overlanding F-150. Overlanding works quite well. There we go. This should be just a little bit more effective. too. Very capable little car. That's not going well. They seem to be stuck. Nailed it. I'm not gonna. Way too hard to get. Let's try over here. See if I can get up the back side of this. Which I should be able to do from here. Nailed it. Get unstuck, truck. Come on. I don't like hiding these here. It's really hard to get to them. Although the noise they make is satisfying. I don't know if anybody else is watching the Racing World news today. I am sad to report Tony Stewart's SRX Superstar Racing Experience has been postponed for the year, I'm afraid. Very sad. I went to the Eldora race last year. It was absolutely a great experience, and by most likely, well, my car goes zoom, now I just gotta learn to control it. What car did you build, Toby? What did you make? I'm tired. It's been a long week. Oh, it's S1. That car doesn't work for that. Ah, the GMA T50. A good choice. Very hard to control, though. I will freely admit that. You've got your work cut out for you, I'm afraid. What car should I use for this? Let's try the Nissan Z. I have faith it'll work. I'm gonna try something with my voice. I'm gonna try using my whole backing instead of being so bendy. We'll try that. Maybe I'll be able to keep it up. Car is very slidey. Hard to keep. This is going to be very tricky. Oh dear. Yeah, that's sharp with hitbox. Oh boy. That didn't go very well either. That failed the speed zone. I'm gonna need a properly tuned car for this, I think. 220, that's it? I've never hit this danger sign before. Not once. How did I manage to miss an entire danger sign? Oh, it's on top of the planet. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Really? How am I supposed to approach this? How is he supposed to be hit from this road? Oh, it's there. I'm starting to see the route they need to take now. Makes sense. Damn. My controller vibration just died. Controller must be in need of batteries again. Really? Failed because I landed. Stupid. Yay. I need to change controller battery. Oh no, I can't reach him. Oh shit. That's not good. This is gonna hurt. Bear with me a moment, please. batteries aren't any good anymore. Apparently I need different ones. Fixed it. Well, get my pillow back where it's supposed to be. Oh dear. Why is it not high? Okay, here we go. Where's the other PR stump? It's here. 170. You think this car can do that? Let's find out. Let's find out. Where is that voice? There it is. Okay. Yeah, check my phone. I have missed a ton of messages. That's probably not good. Hi, Sadie.
Getting better. You're getting better.
What?
Your voice. It's getting better.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Make sure that your throat is relaxed and you're not straining it too much.
No, actually, I can talk like this. I just saw your message. I didn't even... Either way. But yeah, no, I can... This doesn't hurt at all. I could talk like this all day if I wanted to.
Neat.
It's... when I say I have a hard time keeping it up, it's not my... It's not like I have a physically hard time. It's remembering to actually use the other voice. Most of the time, it's been 27 years of the same voice never really changing other than consciously just to do a funny accent or something. So, making a conscious effort to have that high-pitched voice is... It's not natural yet, it's still labored. It doesn't hurt though, I promise. It's just the mental tax of remembering to actually use it.
Yeah, just remember your fundamentals in case that you want to go for your girl mode or your boy mode. The problem is, this is why, like, I give you kudos for that one, for actively switching it every time that you actually have your voice kind of have to match your character or your current mood at the moment. So, yeah.
Well, thank you. It just... I've looked back at some of my VODs, and... I don't know, for me, I want Sonia to look like a girl and sound like a girl. Sonia... I love having Sonia's visual, but when it still sounds like Soji, it seems wrong in my mind, so... I try to...
Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna come natural. The harder you train, the more used you are to get to that kind of echelon to basically naturally swap in and out of your voice, whatever it's gonna be happening.
That's why I keep trying to practice anytime I'm Sonia on stream. I walk around my house using this voice a bit as well. Maybe that's why it's improving slightly. But it's still... It's still not second nature. I hope someday it is. I'd really like it
going
to
to happen. It's gonna...
Oh, yeah, I don't expect it to come overnight. I just hope I'm able to get there someday and make it convincing. Right now, I still think it sounds a little
Although
bit
mine
wrong.
is still not convincing, don't worry about it.
Sadie, until you told me, I didn't know. I thought I would have said you were cis. I had no idea until you told me.
Ayo. No.
I genuinely mean that. I did not know. Until you went out of your way to tell me, I did not know.
Still can improve a little bit here and there anyway.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I am a firm believer in... I hate the culture of everyone's perfect just the way they are. Nobody is perfect in this world. What I firmly believe in is love yourself, and there's nothing wrong with loving yourself as you are, but there should always be a striving for improvement in some area, one way or another. So, I will say your voice is very good, but if it's something you'd like to practice on and get better, well, that's admirable and wise. Chase your ambitions and try to become the better person you want to be, but don't ever hate yourself because of it. I'm learning that myself. I've kept Sonia in a box for so many years and almost feared her for the fact that she was the antithesis of what I was supposed to be. And finally...
Someday, I'm going to not kind of swing you in any other way, because here's the thing that I would want to say to you.
Uh-huh.
Shit's gonna get weird in a couple of years, but you're currently, unless of course that you want to keep the other persona, it's gonna be at limbo.
What do you mean by limbo? What do you mean keep the other persona?
Yeah, you'll find out soon enough. It's like a self-calling kind of thing. That's what I experienced in the world. So.
Am I to take it you think I'm gonna end up being trans in the end?
That's an answer that you want to find out for yourself. If it doesn't happen, great. If it does happen, then also great.
I never really even gave that any thought for the moment. Sonia is the part of me I always wanted to be able to let out, so I am just doing what makes me happy. I figure if I'm doing what makes me happy, and I'm making choices that leave me mentally and physically better off and don't hurt anyone else in the process, that I can't be wrong.
Agreed.
So, I suppose if someday I do find that I want to transition, I'll cross that bridge if and when I come to it. I won't rule it out. I will say at the moment, I love Sonia and Soji equally. They are both yin and yang in my mind. They're equal halves of who I am. There's the very rough and tumble boy Soji who loves to work on cars and not give a rat's ass about, fashion or, just throw on the work clothes and get shit done. But then there's the Sonia side of me that really loves wanting to do nothing more than be this cute little piece of eye candy. Just something, it's this side of me that wants to be nothing more than a cute little trophy. This thing just to be looked at and enjoyed for what it is. And for me to feel that cute and feel desire, it's liberating to be able to want to feel pretty and actually be allowed to. That's why Sonia is so important to me. Both halves of me create the whole, so I don't know. I do love Sonia, but I don't know I could give up Soji for her, and vice versa. I've had to give up Soji for so very long in my life. I've had to give up Sonia. and hide her away for so long because I wasn't allowed to express who I was. Having the ability to have both is kind of what I love so much about it. Not that that won't change, but I love myself both ways. And 3 years ago, I would have never even been able to say I love myself at all, so I think that's the right direction to head in.
You know, that's what I would say to myself when I had that kind of problem when I was back in college. And it's hilarious, right? It's just all about convergence. It's just a matter of, like, which one's more dominant at that point now.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is which side of me is more in the room at the moment.
Gotcha.
Like, Tuesday night I got home. I was very tired. I didn't feel like doing much, but I had work to do. So, Soji was very present Tuesday night. I came home despite the hour, and I went to work. And I worked until almost 2 a.m. because I lost track of time. Soji had his head down and was working very hard. Last night, I had to work more again. I was working on... That's why I'm kind of on a small hiatus at the moment. This is my only stream until most likely next week. And last night I came home from work. I was dirty and greasy and filthy. I was tired. And I wanted nothing more than to feel nice for a while. Not feel gross and icky. So I came home. I got my pretty heels up. I got my dress. I got my makeup. And I took a really good, nice shower. I moisturized. I did everything. I put on probably a little too much makeup for just sitting around the house, but if I was doing it, I wanted to go all out. And I sat here and worked all night last night, feeling really cute and pretty, and I'll be even a little bit sexy with the evening. And it felt really nice to just... No stream, no people. It was just truly and honestly Sonia getting to be alone and free for a few hours. And it was really nice. Tonight, since I'm injured, I just wanted to feel a little bit more soft and passive, and Soji's a little bit more forward and aggressive. Sonia's more laid back, so hence why Sonia's out again tonight.
Understandable.
I will say, I did have a cool feeling today. I was bebopping around the shop, and I had a thought to what I'm working on with my new stream overlays and extra stuff I've been creating. I had a thought to the prior night getting to be Sonia, and then the night before that being Soji, and just being me in general. And for the first time in a long time, I actually looked at myself and said, wow, I feel happy. That is something I didn't think I'd ever say.
I feel it.
It's really nice to feel happy. The last time I was happy was probably truly and honestly worry-free and happy. I think that was 2nd or 3rd grade. It's been that long. The day I learned how the world worked was the day I started having depression and anxiety, and I found out that the world kind of sucks the way it is and how it has to work, and ever since that day, I've not felt that youthful hope inside of me. Today I had a little taste of that again. with everything I work on and everything I'm creating and the friendships I've made and I don't know I'll ever have that 100% youthful happiness back, but I got damn close.
You're right
for a
here,
few minutes.
doing it right now. You got that youthful happiness as we speak.
Inside, there's always still some demons, I'm afraid, but I try not to show them on stream. The Engine Bay, my Twitch channel, and everything else. This was created initially, when I first started all of this, as a place for bad thoughts to not be allowed. I created this because I'd always wanted to stream anyways, but my areas on the internet were always designed to be a place of happiness and fun. That's why I don't allow drama. I actually have there are literally rules in this server, or in this chat, and in this Discord server. One of the rules in both of them, no drama allowed. Because I want this to be utopia. You know what? The world has enough problems. The world has enough sadness and chaos and madness. The Engine Bay should be a place for nothing more than fun and good times, and sure, the sad moments happen, but take them in stride and move on. It's part of life. Nothing you can do except make the most of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sadie, have you done this? I just realized
I'm not gonna do it until tomorrow. I'm kind of reserving my internet for the event because you're gonna host the event probably at nighttime, and I kind of need to save my phone data or whatever is left.
Understandable. I would try to hold it any other time, but unfortunately that day I have to attend the celebration of life for A-Dog's mom, so that will be my Saturday, I'm afraid, gone. I'll be here for the event in the evening, but I will not be able to attend any sooner than probably evening.
Well, consider this. Consider this, okay? How long will you be gone on Sunday? That's a better question that I want to ask. You can host it any other day, because considering that I've been trying to pull people to actually play this thing, but again, we're kind of missing on responses, so I'm trying to just get people to play with us.
You mean the following Sunday, right?
No, the following Sunday is already, like, what is it? Like, hot season? I mean, hot season doesn't rain as much either.
I mean,
But,
no, because it's supposed to be Saturday, so you're talking like the very next day, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing anything that morning.
Well,
We could do it that morning if it works better. We don't really have that many people committed anyways, so I don't think it'd be a big deal.
considering the fact that this is just a hobby at this point, I mean, I'm still trying to alert people probably like a week away, considering that we're kind of short on people, and I'm still trying to advertise it as much as possible on my end. Even on other servers, like, hey, I'm hosting this, anyone want to join up, because we don't have that many participants.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I think it was fun for people, but after the first few, I think they started weaning off a bit, unfortunately.
That's what happens when you don't really have anything left.
Yeah, this game's pretty much used up at this point, I think.
Why did you think we have reruns?
Yeah, unfortunately. Part of a game with a long service life, I guess, is the fact that eventually things die out. It's sad, but it's a part of the cycle, I guess.
Eventually, something's gonna collapse. But you know, we are due for another one.
Yeah, next year or two, I'm guessing we'll see Horizon 6.
And they said that will be the last Horizon that's ever going to be made. That, or they're going to do the Forza Motorsport thing, and they're going to end up, you know, making a reintroduction to Colorado again, and much bigger map, that's for sure.
I would find it hard to believe they're going to give up on their flagship game that provides most of their revenue.
For now. Unless, of course, a miracle happens in Forza Motorsport where, like, you know, knock on wood, you know, it's like, are you gonna...
They're both different developers, though. I know it's Turn 10, but...
Turn 10 and Playground, yeah, understandable. However, there's some staff that you usually share.
I didn't know there was
They're sharing basically the same Forza Tech engine, if not... I think Forza Motorsport 2023 is using a different Forza Tech engine. But that's Forza Tech Engine 6 that they're using now. It's a 6th revision. And if they put that on Horizon 6, I guess that would be the dawn of a new era for Horizon players. But irregardless, though, I'm just focusing on what's here and what's now.
Same here. I'll keep being a loyal Forza Horizon player until they quit making, for sure. After that, I guess I'll find something new to play. And I'll keep these in my library with the fond memories that came with them.
I accidentally trashed all my Koenigsegg CCGTs in Forza Horizon 4 and no one's selling them anymore.
Oops. That's unfortunate. I haven't played 4 in so long.
Yeah, well, there's nothing much to do on the map anymore either.
It's pretty stale.
Yeah, because... I'm gonna be honest, most of the paths over there... I mean, you can host a time attack, but they're kind of too smooth. Even then, it's like... There's a lot of things missing on that game as opposed to why I usually want to stick to Horizon. Just the physics alone, really, in one of them.
The only real good map for that would have been Fortune Island, and I think you already did that one.
Cliffside. Mix of A800, S1 850, and S1 900. Made a lot of people shit their pants.
That was on Death Road, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
I think the closest one that we had was obviously the Quarry, but even then, the Quarry is pretty much manageable, so...
What I would have liked to do was an AR-12 style relay race.
Yeah.
I might
could.
Someday I might try to hold one of those. I think that would be fun. Like each team has to pick a car theme. All convertibles, all from the same manufacturer, all the same year, all came stock with rear-wheel drive, Fast and Furious cars. I don't care. That would be my thing, is you have to tell me you have to be able to prove to me that it's a theme of a car. And it has to be, like, believable.
My ADHD YouTube feed ended up in drone videos.
Oh, jeez.
Drone racing videos, actually, more specifically.
I'm afraid my YouTube currently is full of nothing but tutorials on Filmora 13, GIMP, and random parts of Stream Elements, Streamlabs, and OBS Studio right now.
I have that same algorithm, but only because when I need to start the initial search of it. But right now, it's mostly, you know, drone flight videos.
I finally had to buy Filmora so I could start making videos, using some of them for some of the upgrades I've been designing for, yeah, that. I've been using them for some of the upgrades for the streaming stuff I've been doing, so, Filmora, I actually own the full version of Filmora on my PC now, which I'm very excited about using. Okay, what do I need here? Right, 53 Jaguar. I'm trying to decide if I should use my free car voucher on this card. It's $5 million.
Which car is it?
Jaguar C-Type, the one for the thing this week.
Well, at that point, you are going to need to look at the events right now. Does the weekly involve the Jaguar C-Type or a activity this week that involves Jaguars only?
The weekly thing for that one car does. Yeah, that's why I was looking at buying it.
Well, go for it. I mean, I'm the insane bitch that will take an I-Pace. So
No, it has to be this Jaguar.
specifically that Jaguar. Well, you have a lot of Forzathon points, so what else do you have to lose?
Well, I have only 1,000 and it's 900, so it would cost me everything. So I'm gonna use... I have $108 million. The car is $5 million. I might just buy cash. Yeah, I'll buy cash.
Alright.
I'm still over 100 million, so I can afford to spend 3 or 5 or whatever. I look at it this way. And you have $100 million. It's like having $100 and spending 5. It's not too big of a deal as long as you don't do it 20 times.
You seen those like Vector electric tether cars?
I have not. No, what are you talking about?
So it's like a little RC car that they release in a ring, right? And you have a tether attached to it. It will eventually like manage to on its own, but you have to keep it tied on like a nail in the middle, right? But this thing can go speeds up to 300 kilometers an hour, which is about 202 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
Scale on a circle.
That's a lot.
You can barely see the thing going at 720p on video.
That is very fast. Wow. You don't want to put your hand down there while one of those is running around, do you?
No, no, no. Alfa Romeo 4C. Oh, it's a Porsche.
I need a different speed trap. I can't hit that one fast enough.
Oh, it is a 4C. Yep, I'm right. 4C.
What about the 4C?
Cars and Bids had a quiz. Guess which car this is? And my guess was like after the first two clues was 4C.
What were the clues?
One of it was the engine and the trunk, or the engine and the trunk are in the same back hatch.
Yeah,
The front doesn't really open. That's where I got it out.
Yeah, that would be the 4C. Because the first one applies to the Pontiac Fiero, too.
Good.
Hi, Smasher. Welcome in. Noticed I was feeling a little woozy just a moment ago. I think I finally figured out why.
What's up?
My stomach's like churning.
Eat something grody?
Well, I'm really nervous about my leg not healing. I don't know. Right now I'm struggling to walk with it the way it is. And it just occurred to me that I never ate dinner. Oops. What really sucks is I don't have any food in the house, so I will not be having food tonight.
Well, I'm gonna need to be fasting tomorrow myself.
Oh, I don't fast. I'm just trying to eat less nowadays, and I didn't intend to deprive myself of a meal. I just never had a chance. We had a customer breakdown, and I had to go rescue them. And after that, I never really got the chance to get dinner or anything and realize it.
Oh man, I'm so tired.
Same. I'm trying to get this done so I can go to bed early tonight. I've been up till 2 a.m. 3 nights this week trying to get stuff done. I don't know how much longer I can keep going on all this lack of sleep. I'm starting to
Ooh,
run out of energy.
yeah, another Beyblade tournament, but this time with modified weight discs.
Plot twist.
And the blades are modified too. Whoa.
Plot twist, you show up with a Beyblade and the weight disc is just made of osmium.
Well, not necessarily. Well, okay. The Beyblades that were used on this one and the ripcord launcher was actually a tether launcher, a nylon tether launcher, and it's a modified. It's a modified Drasil, and it's using all metal parts.
Oh dear, that's
And the other one is a modified Dronzer, also using all metal parts. top is made out of magnesium. Middle is made out of aluminum and aluminum magnesium compounds. Balance tips are standard because they're already metal as is. However, they actually have an active switch, which you could actually remote control inside.
It's got an actual
Gets powered by the spin of the top.
engine gear technology. Interesting.
Yeah, these are like highly modified bays.
That's insane. I can't imagine you putting that much money into a Beyblade.
Well, Beyblade tournaments are an actual thing now, apparently.
Yeah, it's making a comeback, that's for sure. Strange to think that they were just kids' toys so long ago.
Ooh. 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 She was close.
I don't know if you saw, Sadie. You know SRX, the racing?
Yeah, I got canceled.
Yeah, sad to see. Yeah, I missed that. I was one of the lucky ones that got to go to a live race, and it was awesome.
That's what happens when people are too focused on, what do you call it? People are too focused on entertainment value more than,
More than the racing?
yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm afraid you are correct on that. Probably gonna go quiet here for a minute. I need to go try hard.
No problem.
And it's just now I'm realizing my voice has been slowly dropping this whole time. It was supposed to be up here. Whoops.
Don't worry about your voice too much. I know it's not gonna feel right sometimes, but trust me, it's gonna come naturally. You're just more trying now, if anything.
Sounds more forced now, I take it.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was trying.
Just make it natural, okay? It's gonna come natural.
Doing my best.
Wait, is this? What?
Guess I'm not gonna worry about a tryhard when I keep screwing up. I'm just gonna finish the race.
Hello? Excuse me? Who the fuck did this to a California rim? Huh?
Have you seen the completely ruined Ferrari California on Just Rolled In's page?
No, well, I think this is one of the aftermaths of everything. I'm gonna post it on the radio chat. Fuck, man, that's actually twisted. What the fuck? No, these are not California rims. These are 720S's.
Do they look that
Ooh.
similar?
Yeah, they're star patterns. They're star pattern rims.
Oh, they do.
Who messed up a McLaren that bad?
Hey, y'all, watch this. Wow, that thing is wanked, isn't it? Oh, my. The fact that that still holds air is impressive that the rim bent and didn't break.
Tire technology. At that point,
That's
that's tire technology.
That's an aluminum wheel, though. It should have snapped. It should have broken. Whoever...
Magnesium.
Oh, that's magnesium? That might be why.
They're mag wheels. Mag carbon fiber compound.
That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense why it didn't break.
Sodium, baking soda. Put it on soda, yep. Makes sense. You basically have an acid agent. Now you're gonna add more baking soda to it. Or dish soap, rather. And even more baking soda. You basically have an anti-grease. And a vinegar. Yeah, no, that's definitely acid anti-grease.
It's amazing what basic things go together like that, isn't it?
Yeah, this is for like cleaning like blacked out pans and such. But it's not going to be effective though. It's just there for a show, to be honest.
Yeah, I get that.
I felt like something is hitting my stomach.
I wouldn't mind feeling like something was hitting my stomach. Preferably the inside. And the savory kind. I could really go for some, like... Do you know what I want right now? Domino's Parmesan garlic bites. That sounds so good right now.
So, imagine this.
Uh-huh.
Handheld, battery-powered jet turbine dryer.
I don't think you could make a battery spin that fast enough to accommodate that.
I think someone already made it.
That is something I would like to see then.
That is something that I'm going to post here.
Please do, I want to see.
The heck is this? Look at the guy's holding.
Hang on, let me get over so I can take a look.
I mean, you're basically holding a leaf blower.
I guess they... Yeah, okay, the way they did it, it makes sense. They built it onto like a... I was thinking a different kind of idea, but yeah, that makes sense the way they did it. It's not
It's a leaf blower.
Well, it's not a full jet dryer. It wouldn't be able to, like, go full-on flight. But it will create plenty of force.
Like air pressure to basically just blow away stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Call it a jet dryer.
Something like that.
It's not really like it's like a pseudo turbine engine. Fun fact, if you mix the colors of the UK flag into one mosh compound color, you know what you're gonna get?
What?
Royal blue.
I mean, I guess I could see that. most
I
of
think
the colors
I think they're the ones that came up with that color.
most of the colors in the UK flag are blue, so most of the color, I should say.
Thalassophobia. Yes, I have thalassophobia.
What is that?
Fear of the deep.
Like water?
Yes.
I can understand that fear. Are you claustrophobic as well, or no? Sadie, are you claustrophobic as well?
Yeah.
See, weirdly, I don't have that. You can seriously, like, all joking and, we'll say, inappropriate things aside, you could seriously tie me up so tight I couldn't move and, like, leave me in a closet no bigger than my shoulders wide, and I will be not only fine, but probably quite comfortable. Put me underwater more than a handful of feet, and I start to get very uncomfortable. I can go underwater a little bit, like, 4 to 6 feet. I've been as deep as 12 in diving pools, but especially at the bottom of the deep end, when I dive in, I have to find the ground, because swimming up from the bottom, I start to panic when I don't reach the surface.
Understandable. No wonder why Sakura is Japanese national tree.
Why is that?
If you literally combine the color percentage of the red and the white, you get that.
That makes sense.
Cherry blossom pink.
A very pretty color.
Sorry, my ADHD brain is just attacking all over right now because now I'm in the algorithm of pink.
No, you're fine. It's honestly kind of interesting conversation. I'll be honest, if Sonya hadn't gone for goth girl look when I was designing her, she probably would have ended up being like very, almost hyper femme bubblegum cherry blossom pink flavors. If that would have been the color palette. That was almost what I looked like. Someday it may even become an alternate mode for her. I may give her the bubblegum princess thing. It's a particular favorite
Well,
of
it
mine.
all depends on what your styling is. Sometimes you want to stick to the goth style. Sometimes you want to go for, Like I said, I would still suggest about that oversized hoodie kind of look.
That too, yeah. I don't have a big hoodie like that, so I may have to get one someday.
4XL.
Yeah, something like that.
2XL's already doing enough for me.
I don't know, I'd have to try one on and see what fits baggy. I usually wear large in men's. I don't really know what I wear. I just, when I go to the thrift store, I pick off the rack of dresses and girls' clothes, and I just kind of try to hold them up and judge best I can. I don't know my size. I probably should learn how to read girls' sizes, but they still confuse me a bit, I'm afraid. The only one I know my size on is shoes. I'm a size 11 women's. And I had to know that because when I got my heels, I found the pair that actually fit me really well, and they were 11s. I got lucky.
Oh, Kyle Abear is live on TikTok right now.
Who?
Kyle Abear, the voice of Ryu and Gohan and Senkatsu.
Really? I didn't know those were all the same people. Or same person. That's news to me. That's cool.
Oh, he's also Kamina in Gurren Lagann.
That's the same voice?
Yep.
I would have never known.
Oh no, he's Hojo from Kill la Kill. Okay.
Hojo? I am a Kill la Kill at the moment fangirl, and even I don't know who that is. Who is Hojo? Sadie, do you know who that character is?
Hang on a second. Hojo is... I think it's a side character.
It must be.
Yeah, he's a
I don't-
side
I
character.
don't know who
I'm
that
surprised
is.
that he was only a side character. Thought he had a main character.
Send me a picture of this character, please.
It's literally that much of a side character.
Serious, I'm looking this up. I want to see. I know Kill la Kill too well to not know this character.
Kyle Abear has been reduced to Ryu from Streets now officially.
Hmm.
If you don't know Ryu from Streets, it's the most hilarious thing.
Can't say I know much about that character.
Oh, he's the English dub of Miss Keiichi Tsuchiya in the initial D anime.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Huh.
for stage 2.
That's cool.
Oh my god. My head, it be dizzy. Why it be dizzy like this? I don't want to be dizzy head.
Huh. Interesting. So it's a character from a part that I didn't even remember of the anime, where it's a flashback of Yamaguris. That's literally all it is. Pretty meaningless.
Well, I guess his key characters, at least he acted, was Ryu from Street Fighter.
Pretty much.
And another one would be,
I can kind of imagine why that would be the character that pays the bills. It's not exactly a small
well, I mean,
thing.
Kamina paid the bills a lot.
That too, I'll give you that.
Man, Formula One, a lot of people from Formula One is trying to make it insane to the point that they want to actually merge Formula E and Formula One together.
Really? I hadn't heard anything about that yet.
Yeah, it's just environmentalists being stupid.
Like usual.
You have arrived at your destination.
Sorry about that, I spaced out for a minute. What's
Oh
happening?
no.
What's funny?
There's this one artist that I follow. His called Tina Fate, right? And she makes these comics about like a Yakuza leader and his girlfriend. His girlfriend asks, "Hey honey, have you ever thought about how many kids you wanted to have?" He answered 1. As in response, "What about you, babe?" She wants 10 kids.
And red flag.
No, he has all the money. That's not a problem. He has the money, but he's like, "Are you okay?" And then this I'm gonna post it here. Hang on. This is a very appropriate reaction.
Okay. I would agree that is an appropriate reaction. Just that dead look inside.
You can't exactly last 10 kids of that.
Not really, no. Did you ever hear the joke about this, Sadie? There's a joke that's very much about this type of conversation. You ever heard it?
What is it?
Well, a farmer has 10 kids with his wife. He is having trouble feeding all 10 kids. So he goes to ask for advice from a local wise man. Wise man says, what seems to be the problem? The farmer says, well, here's the problem. He said, I have 10 kids and I can't feed them. I need to know what to do. This is easy, he said. It's now springtime. He said, you're going to plant beans right now. Come summer, you'll harvest them. They will provide food. When you harvest the beans, you plant corn. You harvest the corn in the fall. From fall to winter, what plant does it next? Potatoes. And when you harvest the corn, you plant the potatoes. All of these will nourish the soil for the next crop, and it will provide you food all year round, enough to stockpile to get you through the winter. Then, in the winter, you can let your wife decide what to do. The farmer looks, he says, "That's fine and great, wise man, but letting my wife decide what to do in the winter is how I ended up with the 10 kids."
Well, appropriate to that reaction, this is the after a few years, this is every time they do it, this is the post scene.
He's so dried out. It's so wrong. Oh my god. Oh, that's just so wrong on so many levels. She's very well endowed.
The alien.
A little bit. Like E.T.
E.T. looking at. I'm dead, dude. I'm so dead.
It's very funny.
Oh, man.
May I also say, she is absolutely stacked. And
Well, she is a MILF.
Sonia definitely wants to be well endowed like that. Yeah, that would be nice.
What do you call it? Bimbofication?
I may have a little bit of
That happened to me, remember?
True, it did, yeah.
Very first models are basically C cups, and then it went to I think it was C cup, and then went to a D cup, and then it went to a G cup, and then I am now an I cup.
I was gonna ask how big they were now, because I don't know much past D, unfortunately. Being a guy most of my life, I don't really know much. I've only learned a little here in recent years. I am trying to look into, they sell on Amazon, they sell a thing that it's like a chest piece that can simulate that. I would love to save up and buy one of those someday. Especially for when I go out to, like that party I went to on Halloween. I would love to be able to have a bust that can actually fill out my dress when I go. That would be very nice.
That is all, if anything, it I wouldn't say commitment at that point, because I would advise you to be as much natural as possible. Because here's the problem: once you go beyond D cups, at that point you're not natural anymore. I mean, people can have natural cup sizes above D, but
It's uncommon, I know.
it's not common.
I
But
wouldn't
even
be looking
then,
to go massive or anything like that. But
yeah. So I would
probably
advise you to, unless that you're fully gonna embrace and fully transition to a feminine person, I would advise you not to do it.
oh no, they're not. This thing I'm talking about is not permanent. It wears like.
I
a
know
piece
it's
of
not. I
clothing.
know it's not permanent, but I'd rather people give you the. I don't want people to give you strange looks too hard, as opposed to. I've already expected to get strange looks. That's fine, but I don't want that. I don't want that burden to be passed on to you.
That's fair. And like I said, I was thinking, because if I can slim down a little bit more so I'm a little more comfortable in my female clothes, I would really like to have, I'm torn between C's and D's, if I'm honest. I don't want to
I'd rather
super
you be
small,
more
but
natural and go for C's.
do you think those
It's one of the most common things.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was still kind of torn, and B's and A's were not really. I'll be honest.
Up to your body figure, the thinner you get, the skinnier you get, you realize the less breasts you want.
Well, you've also never seen a picture of my body style. I am, even when I'm thin, I am a very stout and stocky person, so...
Yeah, then you're C cup at most, or D cup at most, but that's already pushing it. So C or D, like C, mid C, it all depends on that one.
I'm gonna... I forget what it is, because what is it? What is the cup size thing? It's like... I forget, they measure it in fruit for guys to understand, and that was my first real exposure
Oranges.
to oranges. And what is... Those are B's or oranges?
No, we got, hang on. Okay, so C is peach, or a small apple. D's to double D's are basically large apple, small grapefruit, or small coconut. E's to double F's are large grapefruits or pomelos. I'm basically beyond watermelon size.
Yeah. You don't have those in real life, do you?
I would want to, actually, depending on the stage and cycle stage and cycle of my body whenever I go for my full-on HRT.
That's admirable. I mean, I can respect the fact that you know what you want and want to go for it. That's cool.
No, I gotta have the body for it first, because it would take X amount of years of HRT first, and then you want to go. It's like a stage of this, like you want to go take your HRT, your hormone replacement, take it for a couple of years, well, maybe like a lot of years, like around like 5-7 years, right? If you're 7 year of your HRT, you're basically have a feminine body at that point. Then you could insert as much plastic as possible.
That makes sense. I take it that bimbofication is something you kind of enjoy.
Well, me being brainless after five minutes, being an airhead, being bubbly, that's kind of me. But at the same time, I don't want to. It's weird, right? So it's like bimbo core. Essentially, that my friend told me it's bimbo core. You are the smartest motherfucker out there, but at the same time, okay, let's just get this out of the way first. This is an R18 stream, correct?
Yeah, it's 18 plus only.
Okay. When a dick is inserted, you just go stupid. Your brain just shuts off.
That's fair. I can kind of understand that, actually.
Yeah.
Like, just when you hit that moment of, it just kind of like you almost hit the switch when you hit that moment.
Essentially, there's a button. If the button is pressed very thoroughly,
You just kind of
I
lose
would
control
basically
and
stop
then-
talk. I would basically stop talking and just basically go goo goo gaga while you're railing me, and my legs become useless for the next 40 minutes.
Interesting. Honestly,
40 minutes to 3 hours, depending on how much you want to rail me, kind of thing.
I kind of like the thought of that. That kind of sounds fun. It would be fun
Yeah.
to have like all of the brain power in the world, and then when it comes to that point in time, you can just kind of let go of everything.
Be a cum sock for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, have the freedom of being burdenless. You're nothing more than something that exists for pleasure. A toy, yeah. I really like that idea. That sounds really nice.
It gets to that point, really. But that's rare to happen, considering the fact that... And unfortunately, I am the... It's weird. I am a power bottom, but I can still top my girlfriend.
It's funny, in college, I went to college from 15 to 19. And in college, that was when I started experimenting with a lot of my identity and stuff like that. I of course, always kept it packaged up very tightly. I never let anybody see. But, that was when I started experimenting with things a bit. That was probably before she had a name. That was Sonia's kind of like first start. And it was nice, but it was also very confusing at the time. And it's like, the more I've grown into it, the more at that point I was very, very confident that I was just a full-on dominant that just had a bit of a cross-dressing hobby. And the longer I went through college, the more and more I realized that I'm probably not a top. I call myself a switch, and I...
Well, it's what you call a power. That's why at that point you have a rank there called being a power bottom. Essentially, you bottom out a pure bottom. You top out a pure bottom, and then the only thing that would top a power bottom is a pure switch. Switch can get topped by a soft dom. Soft dom can get topped by a hard dom.
That makes sense.
Although I had a relationship with a soft dom once, and it was an interesting dynamic, but it's more so like a lot of cuddling was involved, and I actually like that because I don't want to push the person. I just end up, being a mother to them, and
That honestly sounds
unfortunately, a
good.
lot of things didn't play out the way they should, so we end up breaking up.
Yeah, I get that. That does sound nice, though. A dom who's more. Well, I'll be perfectly honest. I have a private Reddit account. I don't share the info with of pretty much anyone. But that private Reddit voice cracked. I didn't realize. But I have a private Reddit account, and that particular Reddit account is a member of several of different communities, one of them being Gentle Femdom, which I really like the idea of just having that, like that. She's stern and dominant, but at the same time, very, very kind and soft about it. It's not the harsh, I'm going to kick the crap out of you because, you're a man and all men are trash kind of attitude, and not even like that all the time, but it's more of the, strict mommy dom thing, but very, very soft and caring, and just gentle the whole time. I really like that thought.
You're gonna encounter a lot of folks like those, to be honest. Honestly, my current girlfriend right now, out of all things, really, my current girlfriend that I met 2 years ago, I met her from an ERP Discord server. So
ERP? I don't know what that is.
erotic role playing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
But
draw that
we're
out.
just cuddlers, if anything. So
That's fair. That still sounds nice. I'd kill for somebody to cuddle with. I haven't had human contact in so long.
she's my Genshin coach. Oddly,
She helps you with that?
yeah. In terms of builds, terms of what to do with a character.
That sounds really nice.
Well, she's the only one in our relationship that cleared a 12-3 on Abyss, so I mean,
Oh, wow.
I'd listen to her.
That's impressive. I'd love to have somebody like that in my life someday. I'm so far removed from the last time I talked to anyone that I haven't. The last time I cuddled with somebody was 2013, I think was the last time I was really held or cuddled at all.
It's gonna happen.
It's been a long time. To be honest, probably not the best for my mental health either. I could really use somebody sometimes.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I stay strong through it, but the thought of that is really pleasant. I like the idea of just that, like, caring. I want, especially as a sub, and especially when I'm Sonya, I really want somebody to, I want them, like, Soji can handle rough. I get beat up as Soji all the time. Soji takes a lot of punishment. It's just in his nature. I grew up rough and tumble. I have to take that abuse. But Sonya, on the other side, I want somebody to treat Sonya like delicate glass. I want to be treated so gently and carefully. I still want to be used for the purpose, but I don't want to be rough. I want to be a delicate. This person described this, my first girlfriend. I was still learning things at the time. She went, okay, she said, I know you're excited. She says, remember, as a girl, I'm a delicate flower. I am not a truck. You need to be, you didn't hurt me, but you're being a little too rough and tumble. You need to be more gentle and delicate. And I went, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I get that now. I didn't really realize it at the time, but I'd never done anything really gentle in my whole life, so I had to learn that, and she said I did a very good job learning. So that would be... She was really my only girlfriend I ever had, and I never got a chance to use those skills. I'd like a chance someday to use them and have somebody use them on me. I want to be treated like that delicate little girl that Sonya wants to be.
I would say something about that. In terms of being treated like glass and priceless china.
I mean, I wouldn't want it all the time, but especially when it comes
I understand.
to those...
This is just coming from me. It's just coming from me.
Okay.
Remember, I got treated like that. And my current relationship dynamic, we need to be careful as much as possible, which kind of works because honestly, she pulls me up, I end up pulling her up back too. So,
Not like you help each other out, right?
mhm.
Yeah, that's good. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to get like... I don't want to be put on a shelf and never used. But as a guy, you usually get treated very... Well, there's a song by the rapper Dax. He has a song called To Be a Man. The lyrics say, I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, because they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside your home. And that is very true. You know, as guys, our emotions and opinions don't really matter. It's more about providing as a, you know, I'd say the old-fashioned version of like the man of the house. You are the provider. You are the rock, the pillar that's to be leaned on. But when the pillar starts to cave and collapse, there's nobody there to save it, and it ends up crumbling. I want that relationship someday that I have to be more about two people leaning on each other than anything. I don't mind being that, you know, the man, the provider, the whatever you want to call it. I like that thought, but at the same time, I do want to be, sometimes, you know, I'd like her to...
Why not be both?
Exactly, and that's what it's like, I want to be her man, but when it's time for me to be her girl, I'd love her to sit me down gently and
Yeah.
help me dress and do my makeup and help me become the gentle girl
Sonia.
instead of the rough guy.
Sonia.
Yes?
Sonia. I changed my oil in Lolita dress before.
You did. You changed your oil and what?
In a Lolita dress before because one of my friends, we were in a tea party back in Sacramento. Her car started breaking down. Don't know why. So we checked her oil level. I was the only one that had knowledge of that. I was forced to, mind you, I am wearing more than $1,000 worth of accessories and coordinates that is supposed to be treated fairly delicately. I had claws at the time.
Like the long nails, acrylics?
Yeah. I decided to be the bitch that decided to step up with the fact that I'm gonna get oiled up. I don't care at that point because she's literally the only way home.
Your hand was forced.
It's because I'm kind of curious. Although like 3 out of 4 out of us don't know how to do jack shit, and they're like the prissy type. I literally said to them, "You owe me a new coordinate."
Did they ever come through?
They handed me about $1,500.
Wow, that's impressive. Well,
Yeah, because it's fucking Vivienne Westwood.
I don't know that name, I'm afraid. Lolita fashion.
That
not
is
something
like
I know.
ballerina French wear.
What was the name again?
Vivienne Westwood.
I'm trying to look right now. Oh my god. Yeah, these are super cute. Whoa.
Yeah, basically they damaged that stuff because my friend was neglectful about her car.
That's,
Said that, oh, you gotta change your oil every like 8,000 miles. And like, no, that's not how it exactly works.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good. That is really cute though. Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Not
Oh
gonna
well.
lie,
I
would-
mean, I kind of left that lifestyle only because of the fact that, you know, I want to be, yes, I want to be treated like a princess, but at the same time, you know, like, if shit goes awry, you're the only one there at home. I'm gonna be the one who's gonna say, okay.
And I'm okay with, like, that's why I would never want to... I wouldn't want to go out in many situations. Okay, this tells you how paranoid I am. When I went to that party back, the fetish party back in Halloween, I took an entire extra change of clothes with me, and all of the supplies that were necessary to remove my makeup, just in case. That way, when I headed up to Cleveland, I was able to know that if I got into trouble, and say my car completely blew up or something, the motor went bad or whatever, worst case scenario, I could, on the side of the road, completely change back into normal boy clothes. And I made sure I even took like my normal jeans and polo, that way I didn't look out of place with like sweats. I took all of the stuff necessary, and I even took a hiding bag. That way, if I needed to hide my girl's clothes and makeup, I had a place to stash them until, and like I could tuck them in the spare
Yeah,
tire
because the state you're at. It's because of the state you're at.
well, okay,
It's
having to call my parents to come and rescue me or something. I needed a way to make sure that I could call them safely and not have to fear the fallout of what might happen if they found out. So that's how paranoid I am. So I guess even if I ever was out in, full lowly outfit like that and, something awry goes wrong, it would be extremely inconvenient, but I could make it happen. I'm racing against Grotti, Ohio 56.
Oh, by the way, Sonia,
Yeah.
you know that one lap challenge that you did with that Navera?
Yeah. I saw you beat it again.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not upset. I just thought you and Smasher always set the bar so high that when I am able to beat it, it's a fun and rare occurrence for me that I enjoy. So I just get excited because it's like, holy crap, I actually beat two of the best drivers I know. And I know the bar is set high there, so that means something to me when I'm able to beat you guys.
Although Smasher does try a little harder than I do, and it gets pretty annoying.
Yeah, Smasher likes to go try hard, that's for sure. But he's also very good at it, so that's kind of fair. Alright, here we go, come on. I'm excited. I have another one of those parties that I went to. There's another one coming up beginning of next month, so I'm hoping if
Well-
I'm healthy enough I can go. You better believe I'm breaking out that really fancy evening gown.
Yeah, and that's all on you.
I bought a purse too, finally. I remember
So
when
you usually have complaints about fancy dresses. Is the fact that you're forced to get a purse, and it's hurting my shoulder almost all the time to actually just, this is why like one of my, I had a basically a strap wallet on my thigh. Basically like like you take it's like those tactical maids that usually have that as like a knife or something like that.
yeah.
Except that, I hold it at my thigh and they're like, well, this is back when I was again, back in that Lolita days. Like, why are you lifting up your skirt? I'm like, you know where I put my wallet at? I don't have pockets. As you can see, my cords normally don't carry bags.
Yeah, that doesn't exactly work well, especially with the big poofy outfits and stuff too.
Winter is the best because at least you could carry a jacket.
That helps,
But-
yeah.
In summers, you're kind of SOL.
Well, this dress actually does have front pockets, but it's still a very fancy, like, red burgundy silk evening gown. And it does have two front pockets in it, which is nice. But the other thing is that it actually fits me really well. And when I went last time, the girls I ended up meeting there, they were very, very nice, but I told her, it was my first time out, that I was working with thrifted outfits and stuff. That was all I had. She said, I'm very proud of you to go out like that. She said, that's very brave, and you do look very nice. She said, however, I will say, I would recommend getting a proper dress. She said, it's nice. She said, but you can tell it's thrifted. I went, well, I appreciate the honesty, that. And the other thing she suggested was a purse, because I was using a small, like, overnight bag for toiletries and stuff that was all black. It was all I had that I could carry like a clutch. So I went and at the thrift store they had one for this really cute, like, little over-the-shoulder clutch bag for $5. Super simple and clean. Nothing extravagant. Just black gold buckle. It's gold or silver buckle, I can't remember. It's just black with a nice metal buckle. And it actually has a surprisingly large amount of pockets inside for a small space. So makes it good for organization and stuff too when I need to keep track of my stuff. I'm trying to decide what look I'm going to go for next time I'm actually, the other thing I'm considering is, I found out that I have to find out if it's true or not. Apparently, if you go to like a Sephora and you buy like 50 or 60 bucks worth of stuff, they'll give you like a free makeup lesson. And I'm like, you know, that could be a really good way to learn and get some decent quality products. Because,
It all depends now if they would let you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna ask about it and see if it's something I still do. Because the one issue I run into is I don't know if that's a true thing or not, and it's like this makeup I currently have. I have one decent one I got from Walmart, but I tried buying some from a dollar store and I couldn't get it off. I ended up scrubbing my face with a washcloth covered in Dawn dish soap until it hurt to blink. My eyes were so raw. I got it clean, but my face was raw for about 3 days. I couldn't hardly blink. It hurt. It was not nice. I did not enjoy myself.
I was gonna say, don't over put your makeup. This is why you only have like three layers.
Well, yeah, it was literally
especially major conventions. I kind of get it.
Well, this was just like, it was here, I was at home, and it was just some eyeshadow on bare skin, was all it was. It was just crappy, because when I finally healed, I got my other one back out that I got from Walmart, and I was able to put it on and take it off normally. I didn't have to do that. So I got some bad stuff that apparently is not very easily removable. So going to a place like a Sephora and getting proper things would be nice, so I can have faith that they will actually work and be usable as intended. But it's like, I don't mind trying to take them, like taking a little longer to clean up and stuff. I don't mind that, especially when you're doing convention looks and stuff. I mean, you gotta go over the top. So, it's like, that's one thing, that not being able to take it off when you're done is, that's a problem. That's not good. I missed the checkpoint after winning race 1. There'll be a lot of catching up to do now.
This is why I usually like to say to myself almost all the time, I just want to go back to Las Vegas because a lot of people will really give a shit what you are.
Honestly, I can kind of understand that. That's why, like, I would love to. I'll be perfectly honest. Like you were talking earlier about having flaws. I would love to on a vacation someday get acrylics that I can wear for a week or so. Get to experience that.
It's not gonna be. It's not worth it if you're ever gonna just take a shower. Sometimes, once you take a shower, that thing's gonna come off.
Not like super long, but even just like normal acrylic nails that are, you know, just a little bit longer than normal, like just enough to poke out past your fingertips. Like, not
Understandable.
even obnoxious, just longer. I would
So
love
yeah,
to.
tombstones.
Huh?
Tombstones.
What are those?
Not full claws. They're like tombstones.
Oh, is that what those are called?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'd like tombstones. That'd be nice.
You can like tombstones can also come in acrylics. It's just you know it all depends on what style you want.
Oh, that's just a style.
There are several styles for manicures, so I prefer like I have claws because that's the aesthetic that I have. I don't. I could take tombstones, but like it's too small for me. It doesn't really come out as like I don't give a shit kind of attitude.
That's fair.
So
Gotta go after what you want. I get that completely. Like I said, I've only ever painted my nails once in my life, and it was for my Jinyan cosplay. So it was just a very shitty like black paint, black nail polish. And I paid like $1 for it. It wasn't even good. I just needed to make them black to fit the motif. So I've never actually worn proper like. I would love to have those longer, clicky nails. If I ever get the chance and I'm able to learn to figure out a way to be able to pass as a girl, I'm going to take a vacation someday where I go away for a week as a girl, just so I can experience life like that for a week and have fun. It'll be so much fun. Someday. And that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm going to get a manicure.
that offer still stands. Whenever I get my life together, that we could probably move together to Las Vegas.
I've always got that in the back of my mind. I may take you up on that someday. That would be cool.
Because trust me, Nevada is one of the safest places out there for you to actually be yourself.
That sounds nice, being able to be who I am with no strings attached like that. Just be open and honest and I really like that about me.
I'm watching a guy cut ribs, sausages, and hot dogs. Probably serving it for a full platter. Yep, it's a full platter.
I will say,
Texas barbecue.
I am excited. I'm gonna get to do a little bit of that girl life living when I go on vacation this year, actually. I'm going to, when I go out west to see you and Bunny and everyone else, I am, well, Bunny has promised that she's doing my makeup for me for one, so that'll be cool. And, I'm gonna go to conventions, and for the first time I am planning on not trying to gender bend my characters. I'm gonna just try to go full crossplay on it. And just try to pass as girl if I can, and if not, no big. I'm gonna give it my best shot to actually cosplay my girl characters as a girl this year. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try.
You're gonna get there.
I hope so. Like I said, I'm definitely trying to find a way to... I'm gonna learn how to pass someday. That's a life goal I've got with this side of me now. I want to be able to pass someday. That's the dream for sure. I'm not gonna get off the call, Sadie, but I am gonna end my stream, I think. I've got my,
Got your 20.
I got my playlist done, and I'm gonna start getting ready for bed, but I am enjoying chatting with you, so I'm not gonna get off quite yet. I'm gonna just end my stream first.
Well, let me see. You could raid somebody.
That's what I'm gonna look and see who's on.
Veery.
Oh, Viri's on?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. She's the only... Her and Lord Raiden are the only ones I know right now, so... That's perfect.
Although she's in 2 hours, so I'm not quite sure if she's gonna stay long. But you can always raid her.
She's deep in the middle of a deep space, or a dead space run, so it looks like we're okay right now. Alright.
We didn't make a minute.
Does she have a...
God damn, why have so much health pack?
There is an underscore, I thought so. Thank you guys all so much for watching.
Not everything being murdered.
I may be back sooner than planned, I may not. It'll depend on how my work
Okay,
behind the
that moves, so
scenes
it's
goes. So, maybe sooner, but most likely until next Thursday. My name's Sonia, and I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great night.
Also, hi,
Go
Rowan.
support
You're
Veery.
good.
Good night.